Hello, good evening. I'm back again with more of this crazy, fucked up game. You know how we do here? We put out the word on socials and start in about 5 minutes. Talk to you soon. Hey, Alex, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good night. And there is the ad break, folks. We will start in... No, once it's over. Nice. Sounds delicious. That is a good dinner. Damn, you must have been starving. Nice. Blackberry black tea. That sounds delicious. And we are back. Let's start this game. Let's reload. Actually, the game's already well underway. Let's see if we'll finally get to the end of the science route tonight. Really, don't start me all the way back here. Alright, so we have a rally's readiness, that's a lock. Alright, coup is also locked, so we'll be starting with Ray tonight. Alright, it's time for Extreme Sacrifice. Nice. Tea, I love tea myself. As Ray and Ku exited Rex's mouth, they were stunned as they saw the charged Rex. And where was Rally? Yeah, I had a pretty good day. Alright, it is 7:40 a.m. on January 3rd in the coil passageway of the Ryugu bunker. Rex! Oh no! What the hell? Burned to a crisp. Yeah, I'm also I think I mentioned this before, I am lactose intolerant, so I do love my lactose-free milk. I couldn't make heads or tails of anything. I suddenly got stuffed into Rex's mouth, and when I made it out... Rex, who'd safely carried us through, lay dead in the corridor. The remains all charred black. And... Arale! Where's Arale? Arale, where are you? Speak now! He should have been attached to Rex's head. He didn't fall off, did he? And then... Arale is dead. I hear a quiet voice through the headset. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Dead? Hey, Mushy. Welcome on in. Thank you for the lurk. Enjoy your time looking down on us. Yeah, we're starting off. We're coming in hot with this game tonight, Alex. While you lurking while you merge cats. All right. Now's not the time for jokes, Director Ion. Just tell us where Raleigh is.
エリア7で爆発があったんだ。すぐに引き返せば助かったのに。あられは進むことを選択したんだよ。
There was an explosion in Area 7. Had he turned back, he would have lived, but Arale kept going.
君らをエリア8に届けるために。
But Arale kept going, all to deliver you to Area 8. I can't believe it. I'm not crying, you're crying. I can't believe Arale is dead.
なあ、所長。それで、あられはどこなんだよ。
Director Ion, so where's Arale?
いるよ。そこに。もう原型をとどめていないけど。
He's still there, though hardly recognizable. Still there. Is Arale still attached to Rex?
嘘だ。 俺は信じねえぞ。昨日の夜に約束したんだ。一緒に償うって。
No, I don't believe it. We made a promise last night to make amends together.
俺は信じね
I won't believe it.
え。クー君
Koo.
おい、出てこい、あられ。生きてんだろ。返事しろや。
Arale, come out now! Answer me! Koo frantically ruffles through the feathers on Rex's head. He seems to believe Arale is still there. Koo suddenly stops.
クー君、どうしたの？何を見て。
Koo, what's wrong? Let me see.
来るな。
No, don't! Koo warns me to stop.
クー君、
Koo, why?
来るな、レイさん。見たら前に進めなくなる。
Don't come any closer. You won't be able to finish your mission.
そんな。
What?
あられだって見られたくねえはずだ。自分のこんな姿を。
Arale wouldn't want to be seen like this.
別れの言葉俺が代わりに言っとくから、目背けててくれ。
Yeah, I liked him too, Alex. Arale wouldn't want to be seen like this. I'll say farewell on your behalf, so look away. If even Koo is reacting like this, Arale's course must be gruesome. We're gonna take a look.
ダメだよ。そんなわけにいかない。
No, no, I must. Arale came to the underground well aware of the dangers within. Can't just abandon Arale and move on. With determination, I run to the charred Rex. Then... Arale is barely recognizable. His tentacles are completely scorched and his head is melting from the heat. My adorable Arale.
あれ、
もう行こうぜ、レイさん。それ以上見てやらないでくれ。
Let's go, Ray. Stop looking now. Koo tugs my head, urging me to go. My hand urging me to go. But
ええ、あられちゃんは任せてください。必ず無事にテコさんの研究室に送り届けますから。
yes, you leave Arale to me. I will make sure he gets to your lab in one piece. I promised that Arale would come home. Yet,
レイさん。
let's at least take the body. He's still hot. It's like my palms are in an oven. Ray's skin sticks to Arale's molten body. I'm going to pull it off.
レイさん離せ。手がダメになっちまう。
Let go, Ray. You'll injure yourself. Koo tries to stop me, but I can't give up.
必ず連れて帰るから。君をテコさんのところに。
I will bring you back to Teko. I pull Arale with all my might. It is my duty to make sure Arale returns home. This isn't as the founder, but as Rei Shumobe. I finally pull Arale away from Rex's skin. To prevent hurting my hands and more, I hold Arale in my hood.
レイさん、両手を見せろ。やけどが。
Ray, show your hands, the burns.
テコさん、オペレーションしてください。
Teko, give us orders.
異教徒を ましょう。あられちゃんの死を無駄にしないためにも。
We'll beat those heretics for Arale's sake. Arale has entrusted the future of Ryugu to us. We cannot let his sacrifice go to waste. We will catch those heretics.
オペレーション嫌だよ。
Give orders? I refuse.
テコさん、何を。
嫌だって言ったんだ。あられがもう死んだのに、こんな国守っても仕方ないだろ。
I told you no. I refuse to defend a country without Arale.
待ってください。それじゃあ、あられちゃんの思いが無駄に。
Wait, please consider. You don't want Arale to have died in vain, do you?
無駄も何も。あられが死んだ時点で僕の戦いはもう終わりだよ。
There's no
ゲ
point.
ームオーバ
It's game over for me now that Arale's gone. Teko Ion sounds like an empty husk. But Ryugu... But the Shuten order... If we give up now...
ー。ご苦労様。君たちももう帰っていいよ。
You can go home now.
帰っていいって。終点峡谷は。
Huh? But then Shuten will...
そんなもの滅べばいい。
Good. I hope it burns. Yeah, I guess so, our first empty sprite. With those words, the headset goes silent. What the hell is this? You'd think he'd care more. I felt myself blacking out. It's like all the lights have gone out. What are we supposed to do? Without Rex or Arale, the tactician Teko Ion was our last hope. Only now do I realize how much I was relying on Teko Ion. He may not be trustworthy, but we could resolve anything with Teko Ion's command. Even then... And then... Do we stand a chance without him? Now I have to make my own choices. How do I fight? Against the heretics in Area 8.
レイさんはここで待っててくれ。
Ray, wait here.
あられの仇は俺が取る。俺が取ってやらねえと。
I'll
それがダチの義務だ。
I'll avenge Arale. I have to, as his friend.
待ってクー君、仇を取るってどうやって。私たちにはもう X が。
Wait, Koo, how are you going to avenge him? We don't have Rex anymore.
一応銃は持ってんだ。エリア2で拾ったやつだけどな。こいつでなんとかする。
I picked up a gun in Area 2. That'll be enough.
銃があったところで相手はまだ爆弾を持ってるかも。
With just a gun, the heretics might still have bombs.
そうだな。無謀かもしれねえ。こんなチンケな武器で異教徒と戦ったら 99% 死ぬ。
Maybe I'm being reckless. Fighting them with this, there's a 99% chance I'll die.
だったら
Ben!
でも俺にはどう戦うかより逃げないことの方が大切なんだ。
But what matters isn't how I fight, but that I don't run away.
あられは逃げずに炎の中に突っ込んで俺たちに託したんだ。終点橋の平和を。
Arale didn't run away. He plunged into the flames and left the future of the Shuten order to us.
ここで俺が逃げ出したらダチを裏切ることになる。あられの思いをつなぐために。
If I run away, I'll be betraying my friend Arale.
俺は行く。
I'm going.
クー君。
Ku runs off. Off to Area 8. He's getting further and further away. There was no hesitation in his steps. Pitiful. Oh man. I think the last thing I remember is we did go to sleep for the night. We woke up in the morning, and then in order to ensure our safety, Arale had Rex carry Ray and Ku in Rex's mouth as Rex just charged through the fire. And then that's where we picked up. I'm ashamed of myself. Do I really need a weapon? Am I unable to move without guidance? Am I really worthy of being the founder? Leading everyone against the toughest of opponents. That is the founder's role. To let my subjects take the front line. I chase after Ku. It doesn't matter how I fight, or whether or not we win. Just that I don't turn my back. I will go down fighting, not fleeing. Alright, yet another one of these. Alright, time for Ku Otsuki. Thanks to a rally putting his life on the line, Ku and Ray reached Area 8 where a vast ocean stretched out before them. We've got to be nearing the end of this, because there are 9 areas in this facility, and this is the 8th. Yeah. Yeah, this game really gets under your skin. Like, it made you care about the robot. There are 5 routes in this game, Mushy. 1 for each minister of Shuten. And we're just on the first one. What is this? The ocean? We made it to Area 8. It was like a beach from a book or something. Sand under our feet and ocean stretching beyond the horizon. The heretics aren't here? I mean, I don't think this will take as long as, like, 100 line. I'd be shocked if, like, it was even a third of the time that I spent playing that, but it's gonna be a while. Ray whispers, voice trembling. True, there's not a person in sight. Which means... The heretics are already at Area 9 then? Not good. If they get to the deepest area, Shuten is done for. I looked around for a way to get across the shore. There's gotta be a bridge, or a boat, or something. Yeah, like, yeah, 14 hours, 16 minutes and counting. That's between, you know, the prologue segment and this. So, I guess, realistically, I've been on this route for about 9 hours, give or take. But the bridge was destroyed. Scraps resembling the wreckage of a boat are floating in the sea. What the hell do we do now? We'll have no choice but to swim. That's going to be torture. We'll need something like a kickboard. Anything that looks like it'll float. Yeah, this is a good soundtrack. Churchwood from the Wreck. Or Wood from the Bridge. There was boat wreckage all over the shore, riddled with holes. Garbage, all of it. I'm gonna pick up wood from the wreck. I go to gather floating pieces of the wreckage. Really? Suddenly I hear what sounds like a tidal wave. I spot a giant fish. With teeth like stakes, it opens its giant mouth, biting down on me. Oh, God. The shark's teeth crunch through my bone. Okay. To avoid this ending, check the debris carefully before making a choice. Don't get too close to places that look dangerous. Really? How the fuck am I supposed to actually check the debris carefully? And I can't even fucking see it. Ugh. Alright. Alright. Let's get back up to the choice. Alright, let's see if we can pick wood from the bridge. I gather pieces of the wreckage left on the beach. Again? There was a sound like a tidal wave. I spot a giant fish. With teeth like... It opens its giant mouth. Here we go. Biting down on me. Oh, this is different. The street gang flashes in my mind. Okay, I hear Ray's voice. My body gets pushed to the beach. Run! The incoming teeth, the feeling of death. Ray pulls my hand and I dash from the beach. I breathe as hard as I can. Get it together and peer back at the beach. The fish are gone and the water is calm again. It's as if nothing happened. Yeah, no, good on Ray. I'm glad that this played out differently. I was afraid that that the game was gonna be like, haha, dead end. What the hell was that? I gasp out the words. Was that a shark? I've seen them in encyclopedias. He was a shark, a great white. The ocean's symbol of terror. How are we supposed to cross with that there? Single brain cell. It's definitely a highly evolved one. We're dead if we get in the water. Yeah, for sure. My heart feels like it's going to explode just remembering what happened. It might even be scarier than Rex. There's just no beating this thing. But we can't just stay here. Think. There has to be a way across. To do this,
あのサメを退治しねえ
we need to kill the shark.
退治しなくても大丈夫。調教すればいいだけだから。
We don't need to kill it. Training it is enough. Ray says so nonchalantly. Train?
と。いや、いくらレイさんでもさすがにあれと意思通わせんのは無理だろう。あいつ魚だぜ。
There's no way even you could get through to it. It's a fish.
魚でも大丈夫。私にはある特殊な力があってね。詳しくは言えないけど、動物なら何だって操ることができるんだ。
It doesn't matter. I can't get into it, but I have a special ability. I can control any animal.
動物を操る。
Control animals? It sounds ridiculous, but Ray easily managed to control Rex.
私の力でサメを操り、背びれを掴んで背中に乗れば海を渡れる。
I'll control the shark. I can cross holding onto his dorsal fin.
なら俺も一緒に乗せてくれよ。レックスの時みたいに二人乗りで。
Then let's ride together, like we did with Rex.
さすがにサメに二人乗りは厳しいんじゃないかな。乗れたとしてもスピードが出せないよ。
I don't think two people will fit on a shark. We would lose a lot of speed.
なら俺は泳いでサメについていく。気合で追いついてみせる。
Then I'll swim. I'll do my best to keep up.
ダメだよそんな。海は広いし、サメ以外にも危険な生物が潜んでいるかも。
No, it's too far, and there are probably a lot more dangers too.
なら俺はどうすりゃ。
Excuse me. Then what am I supposed to do?
クー君は先に地上に帰って。
You head back to the surface.
は？レイさん、今なんて。
What? What did you...
テコさんが言ってたでしょ。このエリアには脱出ポッドがあるって。それで先に地上に帰って。
Tekko said there's an escape pod in this area. Take that and go without me.
レイさん、俺をお荷物扱いするのかよ。
Now you're going to treat me like baggage?
違うよ。そうじゃなくて、クー君にはテコさんの様子を見に行ってほしいんだ。
No, that's not it. I want you to check on Tekko.
イオン所長の
Director Ion?
最後に話した時、テコさんは明らかに尋常な様子じゃなかったから。
He was clearly not normal the last time we saw him. That's true. He's been radio silent ever since Aurelia's death. He's definitely desperate. Yeah, maybe he'd listen to Ku, I don't know. He might even kill himself out of guilt. The doctrine forbids suicide, but who knows what that Director Ion will do. Do I stay here to be dead weight? Or should I check on Director Ion? I head back to the surface.
分かったよ。俺は先に地上に戻る。
Fine. I'll go back to the surface. No use in being stubborn. I have to go where I'm needed.
だけどレイさん、無茶だけはしないでくれよ。レイさんに死なれでもしたら、俺。
But Ray, don't overdo it. If I lose you, I...
大丈夫。私は必ず生きて地上に戻る。約束したでしょ。
I'll be fine. I'll get back. We promised, remember?
二人でクー君の家族に会いに行くって。
We'll go see your family together. Then I pulled myself away from him and we went separate ways. I head to the east of Area 8 and enter the number Director Ion gave me into the panel in the wall. Find. So this is the escape pod. There are 3 capsule-like pods in the hidden room. I'm kind of worried if this tiny thing can actually take me to the surface. But I don't have time to doubt. I open the pod and climb in. The instant I got in, my vision floods white. What the hell is this? No matter how hard I try, I can't move. Can't even speak.
ずいぶん体がボロボロね。もう無茶ばかりするからよ。私を心配させるなんてい
You're
けない
so
子。
you're so beat up. You push too hard. You shouldn't make me worried like that. A voice sounds from
で
somewhere.
もあなたが無事でよかったわ。一時はどうなるかと思ったけど。
But I'm glad you're safe. You had me worried a bit there. This voice. I can't remember.
さあ、あとはゆっくり眠りなさい。これ以上危ない目に遭う必要はないわ。
Now sleep. You don't need to go in harm's way anymore. Sleep? You can't be serious. I have so much to do. To do? What was it again? What was I? No, wait. Who am I? My name, I'm... Well, this is a bad end. Alright, Kuoski didn't survive, but without his help, Rei Shimobi can't proceed any further. Choose another option. Well, okay. Guess we're not splitting up. Alright. Come on, bring me to the choice.
テコさんは明らかに尋常な様子じゃなかったから。
ダメよ。帰りなさい。このままここに残ってもあなたにできることなんて
Okay, this
何
is...
もないわ。
No, go home. There's nothing for here if you stay. This is getting trippy. A voice echoes in my head. I...
いい
stay.
から帰るの。あなたの冒険はもう終わり。
Go home. Your
これ以上
adventure is...
心配させないで。
Your adventure is over. Don't cause me any more worry. A voice echoes in my head. I... and stay.
うっせえ俺は逃げね
Shut up! I'm not running. That was too close. I was about to make the same mistake. The same mistake as before.
なあレイさん、本当にサメを操ることができるってんなら今すぐやってみてくれないか。
Hey Ray, if you can really control that shark, then could you try it now?
いや、そんな急には。
What? Right now? It takes... I stare at Ray going up to him. I won't let him lie to me. That's when he...
動物を操る力があるのは本当。でもこの力、操る相手の姿が見えないと。
Oh shit. I'm afraid I think I know where this is going and I hate it already. I can control animals, but I need to be able to see them. Yeah, and I think you have the same guess as I do, Alex. So he wasn't really lying. He just wanted me to get to safety.
そんなこったろうと思ったぜ。
I figured as much. It's too nice. I'm not even mad now, but we don't have time to argue.
レイさんの力を発動するにはあいつを海面におびき寄せる必要があるってことか。
So in order to use your power, we need to get it to break the surface. Wherever it is, how are we going to get it out? If you want to attract a fish,
やっぱ釣りだよな。
I guess we're going fishing. It's not like we need a rod and a reel, though. We just needed to break surface. Bait. What would work on a shark? Meat? Or just then?
生き餌の回収お疲れ様。
Good job collecting the live bait. No, God, please don't. I think it's. Oh, nice. Mushy Small World. I was actually helping my dad fix up his garden today. Oh, God. That's right. We have bait. Tech Hawaiian approved live bait. If I do this, I'll never get to see my family again.
クー君、どうしたの？なんか様子がおかしいよ。やっぱりもう帰った方が。
Koo, what's wrong? Are you sure you shouldn't go?
こんな時まで俺の心配かよ、レイさん。
You're really going to think about me at a time like this? Yeah, this is totally fucked up. I let out a little chuckle. It's so anticlimactic that it actually strengthened my resolve. I really wanted to see them again. My family. That's enough of the past. This is about the now. And now Ray's here. And if I can protect him, then...
レイさん、ありがとう。初めて会った時、俺を抱きしめてくれたよな。
Ray, thank you. You hugged me the first time we met.
え？
あの時、俺、顔も思い出せない母さんのことを思い出せたような気がするんだ。
I felt like I remembered the mother I can't picture anymore.
こうやって抱きしめてもらったことが過去にもあるような気がして安心したぜ。
Being hugged made me feel cared for. It calmed
俺
me.
は誰かに抱きしめてもらえるようなやつなんだって。
I felt like I was worth being hugged.
それにレックスのタンデムも爽快だったぜ。
Riding together on Rex was exhilarating.
恐竜に二人乗りして大地を駆け回ったのなんて歴史上俺たちくらいじゃねえか。
We must be the only people in history to travel around on a dinosaur.
エリア5のホタル綺麗だったな。魂が震えたぜ。あんな綺麗なもん他には。
Area 5 was beautiful. It stirred my soul. There isn't anything that beautiful. There's still so much I want to say to him. The world will end by the time I've gotten it all out. There's just one last thing. Oh man. Alright, we're gonna go with the family.
レイさん、もしも俺の家族に会ったら伝えてくれよ。大月クーは元気に飼育員やってたって。
Ray, if you see my family, tell them Ku Otsuki was a happy zookeeper.
地下を元気に 走り回ってたって。
That he ran around underground.
クー君、急に何を言ってるの？私に伝言を託す必要なんて。
Koo, what are you talking about? You don't need to leave messages.
そうだ、ついでにイオン所長にもよろしくな。
Oh, and say hi to Director Ion for me.
あの博士、最初はとんだクズ野郎だと思ってたけど、じっくり話せばそんなに悪いやつじゃなかったぜ。
I thought he was a jerk, but after getting to know him, he wasn't so bad. Yeah, we know exactly what he's gonna do, and this fucking sucks. He suffered for his sins too. My hatred for him vanished the second I realized that. Being able to build a whole underground world, but in some ways they're the same as us. You'll get it if you talk to them. You can overcome hatred and reach an understanding.
僕に犯罪者と侮られ、仲間を無残に殺されながら、それでも異教徒の追跡に尽くした君の貢献は十分恩赦に値するものだ。
Despite being scorned as a criminal and having your comrades killed brutally, you still pursued the heretics. Your contributions are worthy of clemency. Hearing those words from him made me so happy. He recognized me, a criminal. Thanks to him, I can die a man. Look at me, Arale. I won't run. You ran right into the flames without backing down. How could I run away? This time I'm not running. This time, I'll protect him. Protect Ray's future. That's... my way to atonement.
クー君、
No. Oh god, no. Alright, here we go, first and last. Who decided to become live bait in order to lure the shark closer and help Ray control it to cross the waters of Area 8? So did I, Alex. God, this hurts. This hurts to watch and read out loud. Shimobe. 8:35 a.m.
出てこいやサメ野郎、ここで餌が泳いでんぞ。
Come on, you sharks! There's fresh bait waiting for you! Koo suddenly jumps into the sea, taunting the sharks.
何してるのクー君、早く上がって。
Koo, what are you doing? Get out!
出てこい。俺は逃げも隠れもしねえ。
Come at me. I'll face you head on. I realize what Koo wants. Could it be he's using himself as shark bait? An ominous fin emerges. It's the shark. It's after Koo.
クー君逃げて、サメが来てる。
Koo, run away! Shark!
そうだ、もっとこっちに近づいてこい、サメ野郎。
Yes! Come this way, Sharky. Koo isn't listening to me. Then... the shark reappears. It opens its huge mouth, its sharp teeth moving ever so close to Koo. Yet still, Koo stood still. I quickly went into my prayer pose. Please, God, let that shark... Shark is going to eat Koo. Please, God, grant me the power to train. Alright, there we go. close my eyes and pray for Ku's safety. I promised that we would return to his family on the street. I will save him. I open my eyes, hoping for the best. The shark's mouth is closed. It stays perfectly still, and... Oh, thank God. Praise be to Shuten. Ku's smiling proudly and laughing.
よかった。無事で。
Thank God, you're safe. I really thought he was done for. Phew. I swear that took 3 years off my life. Despite only having 2 days to live.
もう心配させないでよ。
Don't make me panic like that. Who smiles at me as if to say sorry. Is he sincere though?
クー君、一旦砂浜に戻って。サメの他にも何か潜んでるかもしれない。
Koo, get back to land. Who knows what other dangers are here? Once Koo comes back, the two of us can ride the shark across the sea and fight those heretics at the deepest area. I can't take the shark all the way there, however. I'll have to train another animal. We've come this far, the rest is up to fate. I'm going to keep this momentum. And... Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I noticed the water surface is a strange color. At first I thought I was seeing things. Is it just the light? No. It's definitely red. Only the surface around Ku is sea. Rest is red.
ありがとう、姉さん。
Thank you, Ray. Oh God, fucking damn it! Ku is swept up by an offshore whirlpool. Like a tree leaf, he is powerless.
クー君、待って。
Ku, wait! A single hand reaches above the surface. Like it's waving. Soon the hand, too, is out of sight. As if no one was ever there.
待って。待ってよ。
Wait, wait!
置いてかないで。クー君。
Don't leave me, Ku. Wait, there's more for him? I am so confused right now. Oh yeah, I knew he was gonna use himself as bait. I just didn't. I was really hoping he wasn't gonna die. At 8:50 a.m. The surface's light grew dimmer. I sank into the dark deep. I guess I couldn't atone. The criminal saving the world? There's no way. How could I have dreamt that up? Failing to atone, I'd only be headed for hell. It's supposed to be eternal torture or something. It's a fitting end for a criminal. I'm not afraid to go to hell. I deserve to suffer. But it's not about me.
姉さん、無事でいてくれ。
Ray, be safe. I can't protect him to the end. That's my one regret. I can't even go calmly to hell without knowing he's safe.
なんとかこの世にとどまることはできねえか。
Is there no way for me to stay? Just a few hours. I just need to see that he gets out safely. I'm fine with dying. Just let me be by him. If spirits or souls do exist, no matter what I have to suffer through, I want to be by him.
いいえ。あなたの物語はここでおしまい。
Yeah, please, this is now Yeah, there's been a lot of suicide in this game thus far. I really need to get in the habit of pinning a trigger warning. But yeah, it's there, and we're only in one route. There's 4 more routes. There could be a lot more of this. No, your story ends here. I hear a voice come from somewhere. Darkness overtakes my sight.
ずいぶん暴れ回ってくれたわね。あなたの意志の強さには驚かされるわ。
You certainly did make a mess of things. Your strength surprised me.
でも、もういいの。あなたは十分頑張ったから。
But you've done enough. Rest. Enough? No, not yet. I haven't helped Ray yet.
いいえ。これ以上さまよう必要はないわ。眠りなさい。安らかに。
No, you don't need to wander around anymore. Rest peacefully.
帰りなさい。真っ白な世界に。
Go home. Back to the pure void. Thank you, Alex, for sticking around, but if you do feel like it's too much and you need to dip out, I totally understand. I hear something crack. Now my vision is bleached white. Enveloped in gentle light, Me? Who am I? I don't know anything. I don't know. But this place is full of joy. Oh, it's like a dream. No, I am the dream. Uotsuki's story is over. Proceed with Rei Shimobe's story. Oh, fuck you, game. Fuck this. Seriously, fuck this game so much. Oh my god. This was brutal. Alright. Time for Area 9. Thanks to Ku's sacrifice, Ray was able to tame the shark across the sea. Soon, the entrance to Area 9 came into view. "9:30 a.m. Yeah, this game is an emotional roller coaster, and I don't know if there clearly isn't an intended order to play these routes, but damn, I'm afraid to see. I'm afraid to see the other ones. Crossing the sea on the shark, I see the entrance to a cave on the shore. Area 9 is up ahead. The deepest part of Ryugu. The heretics are on the other side. We need to defeat them to save the world. To save everyone. This is what they'd have wanted. We were supposed to fight together.
誰もいなくなっちゃったが。
Everyone's gone. Rex was incinerated. A rally dissolved. Tekko Ion gave up. And Ku... He's sleeping with the fishes. My heart pains when I recall Ku's final moments. I just wanted him to go home. Home to his family on the streets. We even made a pinky promise. I don't know where these angels are. They don't pop up when other people are around, so I expect to hear from them, soon. A promise we can't keep.
私一人でたどり着いても。
Even if I do this alone, I save the world without Ku. What's even the
何
point?
湿っぽい顔してんのよ、レイちゃん。
What's with the long face, Ray? Oh. Speak of the angels, and they shall appear, Alex. I hear voices and look up.
ヒメルさん、ミコトルさん。
レイ、君の頑張りはずっと見ていたよ。よくここまでたどり着いたな。
Alright, we have an ad break coming up in about a minute or so. I do not play during ad breaks, so enjoy the 3 minutes of downtime when it hits. And I'll resume the game when we get back. Ray, we've been watching you the whole time. Good job here.
神の手助けがあったとはいえ、生き残ったのはレイちゃん自身の力よ。おめでとう。
Even though you had help from God, you still made it here mostly by yourself.
ヒメルさん、ミコトルさん。
Yeah,
クーくん。
yeah, warm, comforting hugs for sure. Himeru, Mikotoru, I want to save Ku. Help, please. The sadness I was holding back now wells up. Tear after tear, one after the next. I can't stop.
レイ、悲しみは察するが、悲しむのは後だ。
Ray, I understand, but you can grieve later. Yeah, get your Gengar.
君は異教徒を打ち滅ぼし、終天教を救わなければならない。
You must defeat the heretics and save the Shuten order.
レイちゃんがここで折れたら、世界が滅んで、その悲しみすらも消えちゃうのよ。
If you quit here, the world will end and there'll be nothing left to even grieve.
いいの？友達が生きた証がなくなっても。
And there is the ad break. I'll see you in 3 minutes. Nice. Yeah, hold on to that Gengar tight. That's your emotional support Pokemon from now on. It's really fucking sad. They are not easing us into this at all. Me either, Alex. Me either. A lot of sacrifice happening tonight. Self-sacrifice. Yeah. I know. Me too. I don't know if I can play this straight through. I may have to mix things up a bit when I make my schedule next week. Alright. Do you really want all proof of their existence is gone? Kimberly's words snap me out of it. If I quit here, Ku's death will be in vain. I will have to carry out Ku's wishes. Save the world and tell Ku's family. Tell them how hard he fought.
そうですね。前に進まないと。
Yes, I need to carry on. I am the founder after all. I must save Shuten.
競争らしい顔つきになってきたじゃないか。
You certainly look the part.
記憶より先に教祖の自覚が戻ってきたのかもしれないな。
Maybe your identity came back before your memories.
涙を拭いたら出発するわよ。いざ迷宮の最深部へ。
Wipe those tears and get up to the deepest part of the labyrinth. Yeah, this game hurts. More motivated than ever, we stepped into the cave. A long, dark downhill slope, and finally, reached the deepest part of the labyrinth. Mother Brain? Is that you?
これは
Is this? We finally arrived at Area 9. The place is like an aquarium. There's a giant glass wall separating us from the water. Floating inside is...
のこんな大きな
a brain? It's huge. This is the treasure of Shuten? This is the thing that the heretics are trying to destroy?
そうだ異教徒
Wait, the heretics!
二人とも気をつけてください先にここに到着した異教徒がどこかで潜んで
Be careful, you two. The heretics arrived here first. They should be hiding somewhere.
何を言っているんだ、レイ。異教徒ならそこにいるじゃないか。
What? Ray, the heretics are right there.
そこ
There? On the ground, a mountain of corpses lay. The heretics. And...
何これゴリラいや牛
what is this? A gorilla? No, a bull? Some sort of primate lies spread-eagled on the ground. Most of its body looks to be a gorilla, yet the head is a bull.
キメラってやつかしら。それもゴリラと牛のハーフ&ハーフね。
Is this one of those chimeras? Like a half gorilla, half bull?
ダンジョンの最深部に半人半牛のキメラか。
A half man and half bull chimera deep in the
お
dungeons.
そらく神話の怪物ミノタウルスを模しているんだろうな。
I believe this is modeled after the Minotaur.
ミノタウロス
察するにこのキメラは秘宝を守る最後の門番で、
Judging from this chimera was the last line of defense for the treasure.
異教徒たちと激しい戦闘を繰り広げたんじゃないか。
It had a fierce battle against the heretics. Yes, it was Greek. And the fact that Tekka was able to make one shows just how advanced he is. His sciences.
最後は相打ちの友倒れってこと？やったじゃないレイちゃん。遅れてきて正解よ。
So they finished each other off? You did it, Ray! Good thing you were late. Yeah, my god, exactly.
相打ち異教徒は全滅したってこと
Finished each other off? So the heretics were annihilated? So does that mean our fight is...
終わったの
Is it over? Just like that? This is...
しかし醜悪だな。こんなものを秘宝と呼ぶとは悪趣味にも程がある。
Calling an hideous thing like this a treasure is very bad taste.
シメは割とこういうのもいける口よ。内臓とかナマコ的なグロの美を感じるわ。
I don't mind it really. It has the same grotesque beauty of a sea cucumber. Despite my state, the angels admire the secret treasure floating in the tank.
この脳本当に何なの？
What is this brain? At the very least, I want to know what that is. The thing we've been fighting for. For a coup and a rally.
そいつは生体コンピューターヤタだ。
That's a biocomputer. Yata. Ooh, somebody's still alive in here. I turn around and see one of the heretics waking up. One of them survived.
動かないで。
Stay where you are!
そう警戒すんな。どうせ俺はもう死ぬところだからよ。
Calm down.
話し相手でもしてくれ。
I'm already dying, so just listen to me. The heretic smiles. Despite the uneasiness, I felt a little hostility.
あんただろ。ずっと俺たちを追いかけてたのは。
So you're the one who's been after us.
その執念に敬意を表して質問に答えてやるよ。
I'll answer your questions for your persistence.
文字通りの出血大サービスってやつだ。
A cutthroat deal.
何でも聞いてくれ。
Ask away. I don't want to talk to these guys, but this is my only chance. I'll ask about Pure Land.
どうして清潔の大地はこんな大規模なテロを起こしたんですか？
Why did Pure Land commit such a massive act of
あ
terrorism?
なたたちは一体
Who are you people?
俺たちは清潔じゃねえもんがとにかく許せねえんだよ。改変されたゲノム、培養されたボディ。
We can't tolerate anything unclean. Modified genomes, cultivated bodies.
それと絶滅するべき時に死なねえ命。つまり終天教だ。
And then there's life that refuses to die. The Shuten order. Life that refuses to die? Didn't the Shuten order wish for humanity's demise? It was a very unpleasant contradiction, but I had to press it.
絶滅に抗うことはあなたたちにとっては罪なんですか？
Is it a sin in your eyes to resist extinction?
ああ、絶滅期にはおとなしく死んどけよ。知ってえな。地球に逆らうんじゃねえよ。
Yeah, obey the will of the earth. Accept death with open arms.
生きたいと願って何が悪いんですか？
What's wrong with wanting to live?
悪いとは言ってねえけど、せえんだよ。お前らの汚れた思想が俺たちには臭くて仕方ねえ。
It ain't bad.
特に一番くせえのはここだ。
It ain't bad, but it stinks. Your dirty thoughts smell foul to us.
竜宮こそが汚れた命の噴出口だ。ここさえ落とせば終天峡谷を。
Especially Ryugu, the source, liberated to end Shuten.
滅ぼせるはずだったんだけどな。
We were supposed to destroy them. The heretic's voice grew quieter. I don't want to talk to these guys, but this is my only chance. Alright, we'll ask about the brain.
あなたたちはどうしてこの脳を壊そうとしたんですか？
Why were you trying to destroy this brain?
決まってんだろ。そいつが終点橋の盾だからだよ。
Because it's a shield for the Shuten order.
だってどう見ても脳ですけど。
A shield? No, that's definitely a brain.
今風に言うとトップダウン AI ってやつだ。
AKA top-down AI nowadays.
ヤタは終点橋に迫る絶滅を片っ端から跳ね返してんだよ。
Yata is fighting off the demise of the Shuten order.
絶滅を跳ね返す？
Fighting off? This, I don't know. You ever see an anime called Psychopaths? Because this kind of reminds me of the plot twist in that.
なあ、おかしいと思わなかったか。外は草の一本も生えてねえのに終点峡谷だけ生き物が住めるなんてそりゃありえねえだろ。
Did you never think it strange that only the Shuten order survives in this world?
全部このヤタの仕業だぜ。
It's all the work of this Yata.
しかもよ、かつてこいつは他人の命を吸って生きる化け物だったんだ。
Plus, this thing is a monster, sucking the life of others.
他人の命を吸って？
What? Sucking the life of others?
このヤタはよ、てめえを維持するためにこの国の住人の魂を糧にしてやがった。
In order to keep the order going, Yata used the people's souls as fuel.
定期的に誰かが命を捧げてあげねえとこいつは動かなくなっちまうんだってよ。
Someone would have to give up their life every now and then just to keep this thing going. Basically, without ruining too much, this is similar to the secret of the AI that's powering the law enforcement in Psychopaths. That's all I'll say. So, a sacrifice.
それにしても自然豊かな国だ。外とは別世界だな。
Anyway, it sure is a lush country, completely different from the outside.
これもかつて続けられていた生贄のおかげというわけか。
So this is all thanks to the constant sacrifices then. It's an anime. Basically, Psychopaths is an anime where thought crimes are a thing, and if you're deemed to be psychologically a threat, you'll be imprisoned before you can even commit a crime. It's a really good anime, at least the first season. I haven't seen anything beyond that. How horrid. So what Mikotoru said was true.
まあ今はそうじゃねえらしいがこいつのためにどれだけの命が散っていったことか。
It doesn't seem to be going on now, but who knows how many got eaten up.
恐ろしいね。終点橋。
The Shuten order sure is scary.
今はそうじゃない。
It's not happening anymore?
よくは知らねえがもう誰かを犠牲にする必要はなくなってるって話だ。
Don't know, but I guess sacrifices aren't needed anymore.
できるなら最初からそう作れってんだ。
Should have just done that to start. So it's upgraded to no longer need sacrifices? That's an interesting twist. How do you do that? Yeah, I'm debating how to continue with this. Like, I'll figure something out eventually. But still, Yata, a computer that ran using life sacred to it. How sinister. To be expected of the Order, I guess. Anyway, this country isn't right. At least the sacrifices are no longer being performed.
わかっただろ。
You got it, right?
この国は終点峡谷はな。
This place, the Shuten
そう
Order.
いったたくさんの犠牲のもとで繁栄してる不健全で汚らわしい国なんだ。
It's a filthy, immoral country swimming in such sacrifices.
無数の死体の山の上にあぐらをかいているだけなんだ。
It's just lounging on a mountain of corpses. They wanted to destroy the Shuten Order, the source of filth. The only way to destroy Yata, the shield of Shuten. Oh, so being targeted by these guys is why Teko...
テコさんはヤタを守るために竜宮を作ったんですね。
Teko built Ryugu to protect
地中
Yata.
深くにヤタを埋めて敵の手が届かないように。
He buried Yata deep within so the enemy couldn't harm it.
だが守るだけじゃねえ。あいつはヤタの演算能力を拝借して研究に転用してやがる。
And he's not just protecting it. He's diverting some of Yata's computer power for his own research.
イオンテコは穴蔵でヤタを守り、ヤタは己を守るイオンテコに演算能力を提供する。
Teko Ion protects Yata in the cave. Yata provides Teko Ion computing power.
共生関係ってやつだな。
A symbiotic relationship. Teko Ion has been using Yata's computing power for research into evolution. In his own words, the ultimate goal is to...
僕が動物たちを進化させるのは進化の行き着く果てにある新世界を見るためだよ。
I want to see the new world that evolution will create.
壊したかったぜ。終点橋の守りの要を。
How I wanted to destroy Shuten's key protection.
清潔じゃねえ命を。全部吹っ飛ばしてやりたかったんだ。
All of the dirty lives, I wanted to annihilate it all.
なのによ。
But
あの牛顔のキメラ野郎。俺たちの最後の爆弾を腹に抱えて処理しやがった。
holy fuck. That bull-headed chimera. He placed our final bomb in his own stomach.
おかげで悲願がパーだぜ、パー。
All our efforts were for nothing. The heretics spewed blood and resentment at the chimera's corpse.
そっか。君が守ってくれたんだね。
So, you saved us. You took the bombs for us. Our noble gatekeeper stopped Yata from being destroyed. Rex, Harale, Ku, and this gatekeeper. They all protected the Shuten Order with their lives. All for their unworthy founder. This... I think we may be the bad guys here. The dead won't ever return, but at the very least, I want to bless these heroes. I'm not even sure I like Ray, who's not really processing this information the way we are.
ありがとう。君たちのおかげで終点橋は守られた。
Thank you. All of you saved the Shuten Order. I thank them from the bottom of my heart.
ありがとう。私たちを守ってくれて。
Thank you for protecting us.
いや、守りきれてないぜ。
No, it didn't protect you.
え？
What?
確かにヤタを吹っ飛ばすことはできなかったけどよ。
I couldn't blow up Yata, but
ちゃんと破滅のキーはぶっ刺しといたからな。
I made sure to put the key of destruction in there instead.
破滅のキー。それって。
The key of destruction, is that? And then... Oh no. Red letters appear on the glass.
何よこれ。言っとくけど姫は何もしてないからね。
What's going on? That wasn't me, okay?
これは強制シャットダウンか。
Is this a forced shutdown?
シャットダウン？
Shutdown? Why is all this suddenly? I suddenly notice it. There's a strange key-like object in the bottom of the tank.
それがキーだ。パンドラは開かれた。ヤタが止まればお前らは。
That's the key. Pandora's box has been opened. If the Yata stops,
お待ちかねの絶滅だ。
you'll finally face annihilation.
絶滅？
Annihilation?
清潔じゃねえ命は滅び去る運命なんだよ。ズルは許さねえぞ。
Unclean life is doomed to perish. Enough
お
lies.
前らはこの星のウイルスだ。死ね。死んじまえ。終天教のまがい者ども。
You are a plague on this planet. Die, die, you false Shuten prophets. The heretic gives one last crazy laugh before coughing on his own blood and going still. That wicked smile stuck to him. He is certain of our destruction.
なんかカウントダウンが始まったわよ。
Hey, there's a countdown?
これはシャットダウンまでの残り時間か。
It's a countdown to the shutdown. The remaining time came up on the display. Oh boy. Not even a minute remains.
ニコトルさん、もしもヤタがこのまま止まったら終点鏡は。
Mikotoru, if Yata stops, does that mean the shutenorder will...
おそらくその異教徒の言う通りだ。終天教は全滅する。
It's as the heretic said. The Shuten order will be annihilated.
そんな。
Oh no. After getting so far, all for nothing.
諦めるなレイ。停止をキャンセルしろ。
Don't give up, Ray. You can cancel this.
でもどうすれば？
But how?
どうでもいいから何とかするの。早く早く。教祖の腕の見せ所よ。
Just do something! Show us what the founder can do! I have to do something, but what? The seconds are ticking by. Alright, we're gonna pull out the key.
これを引き抜けば。
If I pull this out, this key is the source of the forced shutdown. If I remove this, the countdown should stop. But the countdown doesn't stop.
今さら引き抜いてもダメだ。すでに強制停止プログラムはヤタの内部を走っている。
Yata's shutdown is an internal program. Pulling out the key won't do anything.
レイちゃん、こうなったら水槽を叩くのよ。斜め45度の角度でぶったたけば止まるかも。
Ray, you're just gonna have to hit the glass tank. A 45-degree angle might do it.
ブラウン管じゃないんだぞ。
This isn't an old TV.
諦めるよりマシでしょ。
Well, it's better than giving up. Yes, that's right. It is better than giving up. Oh, come on.
止まれ。
I curve my hands into fists and swing them at the tank. Stop! Stop! I keep hitting the tank. My hands start to ache, but that isn't stopping me. Please stop. I wish and keep hitting. But no matter how much I wish, the countdown is merciless. The angels too stare at the tank with a blank expression. We're all out of options. I'm so frustrated. I feel like crying. What sort of founder am I? So helpless. I wish I could apologize to Ku and Arale for my incompetence. Right at the very end.
終わりだなんて
This is the end.
終わってなんていないなり
No! This is not the end! Ooh, that voice. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, time for revival. Having lost Arale, his fixture, and his dreams, Teko sank into despair. Then he heard a voice he thought he would never hear again. It all started with a request from the founder.
寂しい終わりはごめんだよ。私は動物たちと一緒にハッピーな終焉を見たいんだ。だからお願い、テコ。地球をまた幸せな星にして。
I don't want a lonely end. I want to see a happy end with the animals. So please, Teko, make Earth a happy planet again. To fill the Earth with life again. To fulfill the founder's wish, I evolved the animals. Stronger, stronger, stronger. Stronger, stronger, stronger. Stronger, stronger, stronger. The research was challenging. Even with my intellect and Yatta's computing power, research did not progress easily. I became worn out. I wanted to give up many times. I even almost threw it all away on occasion. But each time I envisioned an ideal future filled with life, plants and animals, an ideal land celebrating prosperity. Achieving this future eventually became my own dream. Oh, how I wanted to show Arale. The arrival of a new world. The future will never come, because Arale is dead. Death is the end of change. Once life stops moving, it decays. Yes, life that stops moving is all.
君までゴミになってどうするんだあられ
Why did you become garbage too, Arale?
わっちゅうゴミ呼ばわりとは何事なりか
You've got some nerve calling me garbage! I hear a voice I shouldn't be hearing. It can't be. That's impossible. You should already be dead. This must be another hallucination. Can't get my hopes up. Arale can't still be alive. Calming myself down, I look at the monitor and find... Arale's avatar is alive and well on the screen.
どうして生きて
How the heck are you alive?
悪女なテコにお説教するためワッチがルーターになって最深部とその部屋をつないだなり
To make a long story short to a heartless Teko, I became a router and connected the depths to your room.
いいからヤタの停止を阻止するなりよ
Now stop Yatta from shutting down!
ヤタの停止
Yatta shutting down? Not quite understanding. I checked the monitor for Area 9. Yeah, Alex, it's good that he's alive.
なんだ一体どういう状況なんだ
What the heck is going on here? It looks like a rally is attempting to code hack into Yatta. I look at Yatta's tank to see. Force shutdown screen.
あられしもべれヤタに何があったんだ
Arale, Ray, what in the world happened to Yatta?
異教徒はエリア9で全滅していましたが、死ぬ前に変なキーを刺されたんです。
The heretics were already dead in Area 9, but before they died, they inserted a weird key into the device.
これはスードゥデバイスか
It's a pseudo device.
スードゥ
バカでもわかるように説明するとこのキーの内部には PC のキーボードと凄腕のハッカーが疑似的に再現されているんだ
To put it simply, this key has a virtual keyboard and hacker inside of it.
つまりヤタの中で凄腕のハッカーが悪さをしているってことですか
I know the feeling. I really thought this was hopeless until I heard Arale's voice again. So a hacker is causing trouble inside Yatta?
ああその理解でおおむね間違っていない
That just about sums it up. The situation is clear. Arale is in a fierce code hacking battle with the pseudo device.
シャットダウンまで残り1秒か
Only 1 second left until shutdown. In this state, it doesn't look like we can avoid this.
ヤタの停止はもう避けようもないな
We can't get away from Yatta shutting down on us.
そんなせっかくカウントを止めたのに
No way! We worked so hard to stop the countdown.
てこ何か手はないなりか
Taco! Isn't there something we can do?
落ち着けシャットダウンするならすぐに再起動すればいいだけの話だ
Calm down. If it shuts down, we just need to reboot it right away.
ヤタの中に再起動コードの入力画面があるはずだそれを僕のメイン PC に送れるか
There should be a reboot code input screen in Yatta somewhere. Can you send it to my main machine?
了解だりなんとかやってみるなりよ
Right! I'll try my best. I sit at my main computer and wait for Arale to send me the feed. Only to find...
なんだこれは
Ooh, what's all this? The input code screen is not what I expected. Just a simple input bar with space for 10 characters. Looks like there is something like a hint, but...
なんだこれただのクイズじゃないか
What, am I solving a riddle here? Dude, didn't you build this facility? How do you not know the password already? And there's only one chance to get it right.
死後まで僕に無茶ぶりするのか君は
Even after death, you're giving me impossible tasks. I complain to the severed head, but of course I get no response. I wish I could just crack this head open and get an answer. Maybe I don't even need to crack the head open.
こんな時あいつがいれば
If only she was here.
江崎が生きてさえいれば脳から教祖のデータを吸い出すことができるのに
If Azaki were alive, I could extract the data from the founder's brain. She was a specialist in brain science. With an intact head, she could reference all the data within. But Azaki died in prison long ago. I reported her and had her expelled from Ryugu.
僕があいつを死に追いやったせいで
It's my fault she was driven to death. This must be karma coming back around. Prodigy must be laughing in her grave. I'm such an idiot. But I can't give up just because Izaki isn't here. My only option left is...
しもべアルファベット10文字の言葉を何か思いつかないか
Shimobe, do any 10-letter words in English pop up in your mind? Ray Shimobe. His true identity is still unknown, but it's certain he was very close to the founder. If so, he might know. He might just know the reboot code for Yatta.
そんな急に言われても
You can't just ask me something like that on the spot.
深く考える必要はない思いつくまま言ってみてくれヤタが止まってもいいのか
You don't need to think too deeply. Just say whatever comes to mind. Do you want Yatta to shut down?
だから無理ですって前にも言いましたけど私記憶がないんです
I told you, I don't remember anything. Nothing.
だから無理ですって前にも言いましたけど私記憶がないんです英単語なんてわかるはずがないですよ
I don't know any words like that. Can't remember, huh? In other words...
ならもしも君が記憶を取り戻せば再起動コードがわかるかもしれないというわけか
So, if you regain your memory, you might remember the reboot code? And it looks like we just gave ourselves away.
その可能性はありますができるんですかそんなこと
That's possible, but can you do it?
僕にも一応脳科学の心得がないわけじゃない
I have some knowledge of
江
neuroscience.
崎には遠く及ばないが聖者の記憶をサルベージするくらいならあるいは
I have some knowledge of neuros. I'm not as good as Eizaki, but if it's about salvaging the memories of the living, then perhaps... There's no time to hesitate. This is our only chance.
しもべ今すぐエリア8の脱出ポットで地上に戻れ
Shimobe, return to the surface with an escape pod from Area 8.
君が僕の研究室に着き次第記憶の復活措置を試みる
As soon as you reach my lab, I'll attempt to restore your memory.
はい急ぎ向かいます
You got it! I'm on my way!
あられはなんとかヤタを持たせてくれ僕が再起動コードを見つけるまでは
Arale, you keep Yada like that. Keep it going until I find the reboot code.
了解だりいつでも世界を守り抜いてみせるだりよ
Roger that! I'll protect our world no matter what!
頼んだぞ二人とも
I'm counting on you both. After giving my instructions, I cut the line. Right. I have to get things ready for Ray's memory restoration procedure before he gets here. I head to the back room where the equipment was stashed. All from Mizaki's lab from when she was arrested. I thought I might make use of them for my research, but do you think they'd actually be used as they were intended? I start them up and all appear to be operable. I pull out the manual and perform the setup as it's shown. Hurry, hurry. This is our only hope. It's all I've got left. Suddenly, I get a notification on my computer.
誰だこんな時に
At a time like this? I stop my preparations to look at the screen. What? I gasp in shock. What is written there shakes me to my core. Close isn't a bad ending, but you can't proceed with the story. To avoid this ending, Ray needs to know about the existence of a certain person. The character who knows them well is... Alright, thanks to the revived Arale, the shutdown of Yatta was temporarily averted. Ray returned to the surface to regain her memories. I think we're gonna know very soon, Alex. But I will be right back because I gotta use the bathroom. I'll see you in like 2 minutes. Alright, and I am back. Let's continue. Alright, back in Area 9.
それじゃああられちゃん、私は地上に戻るけど、本当に一人で大丈夫？
Okay, Raleigh, I'm going to go to the surface, but are you okay on your own?
あっちなら大丈夫だからお前は早く地上に急ぐなり。
I'll be fine. Just hurry back to the surface.
お前が記憶を取り戻せるか否かに世界の命運がかかっているなりよ。
The fate of the world depends on your memories.
絶対に思い出してみせるからね。ヤタの再起動コードを。
Yes, I'll definitely try to remember the Yatta reboot code. I leave a rally and run back to Area 8 as fast as I can.
ミコトルさん、ヒメルさん、二人ともいたら返事をしてください。ここを出ますよ。
Mikotoru, Himenu, if you're there, please answer me. I'm leaving. I tried calling out to them, but the angels don't appear. I thought they did, but they then disappeared. Once they disappear, I don't know when they'll reappear. I'm annoyed at their inconsistency.
出てこないなら、私だけ先に地上に帰っちゃいますからね。
If you don't come out, I'll go to the surface without you. After saying this, I put the unlock key into the panel on the east wall of Area 8. And... inside the satellite room, there are two vehicles, which look like medicine capsules lined up. I open the lid and enter the pod. Sound like a startup beep. The pod starts moving by itself. It jumps into the Area 8C. Alright. I don't know why this couldn't have just continued from here, but okay. Forest near Ryugu. Let's go. Ugh, I feel seasick. I step out of the escape pod. I'm now at a lake surrounded by a forest. I've managed to reach shore, but...
竜宮はどっちだろう
which way is Ryugu? I know it's around here, but...
遅い。いつまで姫を待たせる気？
You're late! How long are you going to keep me waiting for?
大幅なタイムロスだ。まさか脱出にこれほど時間を取られるとは。
We lost a lot of time. It took you too long to get out.
ヒメルさん、ミコトルさん、探したんですよ。
Himiru, Mikotoru, I've been looking all over for you two. I thought I lost sight of you underground to think you were already at the surface.
二人ともどうやって地上に？脱出ポッドを使ったわけではないですよね。
How did you even get here? You didn't use an escape pod, right?
そんなことはどうでもいいから急げ。イオンテコがレイの到着をお待ちかねだ。
That doesn't matter. Teko Ion is waiting for you.
さあ、竜宮まで走るわよ。
Come on, let's run to Ryugu!
はい。
Okay. Without being told anything, we started running. I forced my exhausted body to run through the forest. Land has been wiped out. Now, if I can remember the reboot code for Yatta, it'll be our victory.
ミコトルさん、本当に可能だと思いますか？私の記憶を復活するなんて。
Mikotoru, do you really think my memories can be restored? Yeah, I got seasick once in my life. I was 19, and I was on a family trip, and we went out on a boat in Maine, and... yeah, it just rocked me like a hurricane. Like, I had to buy the C-band things that you wear to keep them, you know, to suppress it. I had to stand at the back of the boat so I could, you know, where it was rocking the least, and it was awful. Like, by the time the boat trip was done, and I still managed to have somewhat of a good time, I just looked around and I'm like, okay, you guys can do whatever, but please just drop me at the hotel. I just want to rest, sleep this off. Because it takes a lot out of you to be rocked around like that. The chances are low, but we have to try it. As I thought, I probably won't get my memories back before coming back to life.
だが諦めるわけには。こんな形で終点峡谷が滅ぶなど、神は決してお許しにならない。
But we can't give up. God will never forgive us if Shuten is destroyed like this. Yeah, I would say like wear those seasickness bands ahead of time if you're really that worried. There's also Dramamine you can take ahead of time to like lessen, you know, it, to like lower the risk of it. So I would say do that preemptively if you ever go on a boat. True, but things are looking bleak. We can't give up. We just have to trust in the blessing of God and Tekko Ion's brains and run. Look! I see Ryugu!
急げイオンテコの研究室は最上階だ
Hurry, Tekko Ion's lab is on the top floor. I dive into the entrance of Ryugu and run up the spiral staircase.
もう少しだよ
Phew, we're almost there. Our battle, which pushed us deeper and deeper underground, is now on the surface. Finally, the end is in sight. Sorry I'm late. Without knocking, I jump right into the lab, only to find an unexpected scene. How? Yeah, really unexpected. How is all that hair fitting into that helmet? Someone who appears to be Tekko Ion is asleep in bed. He is wearing what appears to be a helmet.
ちょっとテコさんこんな時に眠ってる場合じゃないですよ
Hey, hey, Tekko! This isn't the time to be sleeping! I try to shake Tekko Ion awake, yet he stays asleep.
私の記憶を復活させてくれるんでしょあなたが来いって言うからここまで
You're going to restore my memory, right? You told me to come here. What the fuck is that? Oh shit. A sharp sound echoes throughout the air. And the next moment, I feel a terrible pain in my chest. Oh my god, really? The strength drains from my body. I can't stand up anymore. I feel myself blacking out. What? In my fading consciousness, I looked frantically around, trying to see what happened. Then it came up. Who is that? Masked girl?
Ion Tekoと共に世界を救うのは私。あなたではないわ。
I am the one who saved the world with Tekko Ion, not you. That is the last thing I hear as the darkness swallows me up. I can't hear any more. To avoid this ending, Ray needs to know about the existence of a certain person. A character who knows them well is... The only thing here is Tekko. Alright, we have an ad break starting soon. You know the drill. I don't play during ad breaks. So when the 3-minute break hits, feel free to enjoy the downtime. Do some self-care, stretch, what have you. And I'll resume the game when we get back. Alright. But for now, I guess we have to go to Revival and make another choice. Because there's nowhere else I can go.
寂しい終わりはごめんだよ。私は動物たちと一緒にハッピーな終焉を見たいんだ。だからお願い、テコ。地球をまた幸せな星にして。
君までゴミになってどうするんだ。
わっちゅうゴミ呼ば
ヤタのなんだ。
Well, we've done this already.
シャットダウンまでヤタの停止。
結構
落ち着け。
了解だり。なんとかやってみるなりよ。
なんだこれ。死後まで江崎が生きて、僕があいつしもべ深く
英単語
なら江崎に君があられ頼んだぞ。二人とも。誰。
Okay, so there is no choice to be made here. Alright, so then... Come on, can I navigate? Okay, thank you. The only thing I can think of is... There's another choice here. If not, I'll have to look at a walkthrough. Oh, shit. Now it tells me there's an ad break. Okay, sorry folks, you didn't miss much. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Yeah, I know. I still... I still intended to stop. Alright, we are back. Alright, sorry about that. There really wasn't any new content you missed. I'm...
わりだなんて。
終わってなんて言い
Alright, so... Then I'm not sure what choice to make here. I'm going to try going to the countdown here and make the choice to just bang on the wall. And not pull out the USB drive.
なのに
そっか。ありがとう。
いや
破滅のキー。
これ
シャットダウン。絶
これは
味方。
おそらくあき
でも
Alright, we're gonna hit the glass here. Yeah, good call. Always keep your work devices charged ahead of going back to work. I decided to take a chance and hit the tank. I curl my hands into fists and swing them at the tank. Stop, stop! I keep hitting the tank. My hands start to ache, but that isn't stopping me.
お願い止まってよ。
Please stop! I wish and keep hitting. But no matter how much I wish... The countdown is merciless. The angels too stare at the tank with a blank expression. We're all out of options. I'm so frustrated. I feel like crying. What sort of founder am I? So helpless. I wish I could apologize to Ku and Arale for my incompetence. We're right at the very end.
終わりだなんて。
This is the end.
終わってなんていないなり
No, this is not the end! Alright, this is the same. Okay, this is exactly the same. Come on. What am I doing here? I am confused too. I'm going to just try this and see if it's open. Because I'm at a dead end.
なんだこれは。
So this...
なんだこれ。ただのクイズじゃないか。死後まで僕に江崎が生きてさえいれば僕があいつをしもべ深く
英単語
なら江崎に君があられは頼んだぞ二人とも。
Okay, this is...
誰だ。
Come on, what the fuck? Okay, I am... This is... to avoid sending Randy's character who knows them well is. So is there another choice I make here? That's a close and. Okay, then, you know what? I have an idea. I have an idea. Because it seems like the person we need Ray to know about is Azaki. So, I think I made the wrong...
クー君こんな時まで俺のレース俺は恐竜に2人エリア5のホタル綺麗だったな魂が震えたぜ
We're gonna do this. Pass my words to Professor Izaki.
なあレイさんもしもこの先江崎博士に会うようなことがあったら伝えてくれ
Ray, if you see Professor Izaki...
大月クーは元気に冒険を楽しんでたってさ
Tell her Kuoski enjoyed his adventure.
江崎博士その人はもう死んでるはずじゃ
Professor Izaki? She's supposed to be dead, though. Oh yeah, I forgot that's what the world
江崎
thinks.
博士は生きてるぜ監獄で元気にしてる
She's alive and well in the prison.
生きてる
She's alive?
死を偽装したんだよその方が何かと動きやすいみたいでさ
She staged her death. Apparently that made things easier.
じゃあデコさんは騙されてるってこと
So, Teko's being tricked then?
ああ江崎博士も天才だからな天才同士で騙し合いしてるってわけだ
Yeah, she is a genius after all. They're pretty good at tricking each other.
俺が竜宮に働きに来たのはさ元はといえば江崎博士とイオン所長を仲直りさせるためなんだよ
I originally came to Ryugu to get the two of them to make up.
イオン所長の横っ面引っ叩いて言ってやるつもりだったんだ
I meant to smack him and let him know.
意地張ってねえで早くダチを迎えに行きやがれってな
Stop being so damn stubborn and go get your friend. But it was just a dream for a grunt like me to talk with Director Ion. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm not asking for help or anything. I just remembered out of the blue that this was like... this was a choice you could make. So I'm just gambling.
江崎博士はずっとイオン所長が迎えに来るのを監獄で待ってんだよ拗ねてんだなありゃ
She's been waiting for him to get her at the prison this whole time. She's pretty upset.
拗ねてる天才なのに
Upset? A genius like her?
天才なんて案外そんなもんなんじゃねえの
Even geniuses can be like that. Being able to build a whole underground world, but in some ways they're the same as us. You'll get it if you talk to them. Yeah, no, thank you. That's totally fine. You can overcome hatred and even reach an understanding.
僕に犯罪者と侮られ仲間を無残に殺されながらそれでも異教徒の追跡に尽くした君の貢献は十分恩赦に値するものだ
Despite being scorned as a criminal and having your comrades killed brutally, you still pursued the heretics. Your contributions are worthy of clemency. Hearing those words from him made me so happy. He recognized me, a criminal. Thanks to him, die a man. Look at me, Raleigh. I won't run. You ran right into the flames without backing down. How could I run away? This time I'm not running. This time, I'll protect him. Protect Ray's future. That's...
俺の償いだ。
Yeah, my way to atonement. Yeah, this is the same. Alright. I don't know if I have to go through... I'm gonna go through this just to be safe. Like, this is probably gonna be largely the same. I don't see why it would be different. Like, I'm gonna speed through it unless I see something that sticks out.
それじゃああられちゃん、やっぱり私も地下に残って。
Okay, Raleigh, I'm going to go to the surface. But are you carrying your own? Maybe I should stay underground too.
ワッチなら心配ご無用なりよ。
Don't worry about me.
それよりお前は早く地上で治療を受けるべきなり。両手に大やけどを負ったなり。
Get yourself medical treatment on the surface right away. Both your hands are seriously burned. I still remember when you saved me.
これくらい平気だよ。ほら、普通に動くし。あいた。
This is nothing. See? Ow. I couldn't tough it out. Honestly, both my hands have gone numb. No, not just my hands. I'm going numb all over. If I'm not careful, I could lose consciousness. Okay, this is definitely different.
お前たちは本当に無茶ばっかりなり。お前もそれに大月空も。
You're always reckless, as was Kurosuke too. I wonder if Raleigh remembers. Ku boldly confronted the shark. A scene of sinking into the sea.
大月空はもう地上に戻ることはできないけど、ワッチはあいつから思いを受け継いだなり。
Kurosuke can no longer return to the surface. I inherited his thoughts and feelings. Because we did a fist bump. If you're numb to this, then that might not be the best thing.
しもべれ、お前は大月空の思いも地上に連れて行ってやってほしいなり。
Ray Shimobe, I want you to take Kurosuke's legacy to the surface.
必ず連れて行く。クー君も、それにあられちゃんの思いも。
Yes, of course. Both Ku's and yours too, Raleigh. I mean, because if you get too numb and you cut yourself off from feeling, you know, I guess it kind of kills the enjoyment if you don't really feel the emotion, the emotional weight of the story. I'm just waxing poetic. In that moment, I feel a strange power welling up inside me. Okay, temporarily, that's fine. I'm sure we can save the world. I am certain of that. Okay, I'm going now. I'll make sure to bring back good news.
フレーフレーシーマベレー事件が全部終わったらパーリーをするなりよ
You can do it, Rei Shimoe! We'll have a party once this is over. With a rally cheering me on, I ran to the surface. I run through Area 9, straight to Area 8.
ミコトルさん、ヒメルさん、二人ともいたら返事をしてください。ここを出ますよ。
Mikotoru, Himeru, if you're there, please answer me. I'm leaving. I tried calling out to them, but the angels don't appear. Well, they did, but then they disappeared. Once they disappear, I don't know when they'll reappear. I'm annoyed at their
出て
inconsistency.
こないなら、私だけ先に地上に帰っちゃいますからね。
If you don't come out, I'll go to the surface without you. After saying this, I put the unlock key into the panel on the east wall of Area 8. Then... Alright, here we go. Although you might need to be temporarily numb to endure parts of this game's story. It's for the satellite room. There are two vehicles which look like medicine capitals lined up. I open the lid and enter the pod. Sound like a startup beep. The pod starts moving by itself. It jumps into the Area 8C. Alright. Here we go. Saren Survival. The reboot code was, or Yata was stored in the founder's memory. Teko asked the living serum for help. Yep, there we go. What's all this? Alright.
なんだこれ
Alright.
ただのクイズじゃない
A
か
lot of this is the same.
死後まで僕に無茶ぶりするのか君はこんな時あいつがいれば江崎が生きてさえいれば脳から教祖のデータを吸い出すことができるのに
It was...
僕があいつを死に追いやったせいで
ドクター江崎は生きてます。
Dr. Izaki is alive!
は
I could hardly believe it. Izaki is alive?
何を言ってるんだしもべ。錯乱したのか。
What do you say, Shimobe? Are you out of your mind?
違うんです。本当に生きているんです。監獄で今も健在だって。
No, it's true. She's alive. She's still in prison.
クー君がそれを教えてくれたんです。
クー
死ぬ直前に。
Koo told me right before she died.
死ぬ直前。じゃあ大月空は。
Right before he died? Wait, so Otsuki Koo is...
クー君がエリア8で。
Koo died in Area 8. Ray speaks with a trembling voice about Koo's last moments. So Koo Otsuki is dead. He was a convict in a jumpsuit, but loyal and sincere to Ray. Someone with a strong sense of honor like Koo wouldn't lie in his final moments. I know what I need to do.
僕は今から監獄に向かう。そして江崎を連れ出して竜宮に戻る。
I'm heading back to the prison now. I'm bringing Eizaki back to Ryugu. Alright, that's understandable too, Alex. I have to face my past sins. I must sincerely apologize to Eizaki and somehow secure her cooperation.
あられは僕が監獄から帰ってくるまでなんとかヤタを持たせてくれ。
Alright, keep Yata like that until I get back from the prison.
任されたなり。ドクター江崎によろしくなるよ。
You can count on me! Send my best to Dr. Eizaki.
しもべれ、君はエリア8の脱出ポットで地上に戻り、僕の研究室まで来てくれ。江崎との打ち合わせに立ち会ってほしいんだ。
Ray Shimobe, return to the surface with an escape pod from Area 8. I come to my lab. I need you to be there when I talk with Eizaki.
はい。でもテコさんが旧友と再会する場に私が紛れ込んだらお邪魔になりませんか？
Sure thing. But won't I be in the way if I intrude on your reunion with an old friend?
邪魔じゃない。むしろ助かる。
You won't be in the way at all. You'll be helping me out, in fact.
Eh?
Huh?
しもべれ、もしも僕と江崎の会話が途切れたら適当にチャチャでも入れて場を和ませてくれ。
Ray Shimobe, if my conversation with Eizaki falls flat, please help the tension.
沈黙が降りないように。
Make sure we don't end up in silence.
つまり久々に会う友達と気まずい感じになるのが嫌だから第三者にそばにいてほしいってことですか？
So, you don't want it to be awkward when you meet your old friend again? And you need someone to keep the conversation going?
僕と江崎は友達ではないが、その理解でおおむね間違っていない。
We're not friends, but your understanding is in large part correct.
わかりました。微力を尽くして場を和ませは。
Okay. I'll do my best to lighten the mood and...
何がおかしい？
What's so funny?
いえ、テコさんって案外シャイなんだなーって。
No, I was just thinking you're surprisingly kind of shy.
違う。僕は無駄な会話が嫌いなだけだ。低俗な人付き合いなんかに割く時間は。
It sounds like it was an awkward laugh. Not true. I dislike pointless conversations. I just don't have time for trivial social interactions.
はいはい、そういうことにしておきますね。
Sure, we can go with that.
用が済んだら覚えてろ。
Just remember this when we're all done.
そっちこそ用が済んだら忘れないでくださいね。
Right, and you remember to tell me everything once we're done then.
取り調べのことか。いいぞ。今さら隠すこともない。何だって話してやる。
Oh, your investigation? Sure, there's nothing to hide now. I'll tell you everything.
りがとうございます。じゃあそれを楽しみに地上に向かいますね。
Thank you. Then I'll look forward to it as I head to the surface.
なあ、せいぜい死ぬんじゃないぞ、しもべ。
Yeah, don't die on me now, Rei Shimobe.
ええ、テコさんもドクター江崎と仲直りできることを祈っています。
You too, Mr. Teko. I hope you can make amends with Dr. Izaki. I end the call and get ready to leave. Now it's my turn to go on an adventure just like a rally. To reclaim what I lost in the past. I rush out of the lab, heading for the prison. Alright, here we go. My trusty machine roars like a lion. Ignoring the danger, I turn on the boost. Going through the forest at top speed. I'm headed to Shuten's largest prison, the End. A place where major criminals who commit heinous crimes end up. Ryugu and the prison aren't all too far apart. If I push my machine, I can get there in about an hour.
少しでも早く。
Go, faster! Even 1 minute, 1 second faster. And
江崎を連れ出さないと。
I need to get Izaki out. To overcome this crisis, I need Dr. Izaki's help. A rare genius, the greatest neuroscientist in history. A former wing of Ryugu that I once clipped myself.
死んだふり。よくも僕を騙したな。
Playing dead, huh? You tricked me well. I need to give her a piece of my mind. With that thought, I rev my engine to the max.
あいつらもこうやって地下を駆け抜けていたのかな。
I wonder if they race through the underground like this. A sudden thought came to my mind. The image of Rei controlling Rex flashes through my mind. It was only a few hours ago, but it felt strangely nostalgic. But I never thought I'd be the one running around outside. I let my thoughts wander, and then... No, he doesn't know.
何年ぶりだ、ここに来るのは。
When was the last time I came here? I've made it to the end. Officially, it's said to be under the Ministry of Security. However, in reality, it's mostly an independent facility. They've been in conflict with the Ministry of Security for years.
警備省は犯罪者を捕まえるだけでしょう。その犯罪者を長年にわたって管理しているのは我々です。
The Ministry of Security only captures criminals. We've been managing those criminals for years.
どちらが終点橋の平和により貢献しているかは明らかなはず。
Who do you think contributes more to the peace of the Shuten order? Well, that's what the warden says, at least. Their argument isn't without merit. The peace of the Shuten order is maintained precisely because the prison strictly manages these heinous criminals. But
まさか僕をたばかるとはね。
to think they deceive me, I will make them pay for faking Izaki's death.
今すぐ江崎を僕の前に連れてこい。
Bring Izaki to me immediately. I shouted as soon as I entered the warden's office.
イオン様、これは。
Dr. Ion, well...
科学省の幹部様が直々にいらっしゃるとは、恐悦至極。
Well, it is a great honor to have a minister... Well, it is a great honor to have a minister of the Ministry of Science Business in...
ごたくはいい。家から早く江崎を僕の前に連れてこいと言っているんだ。
Spare me the pleasantries. Just bring Izaki to me quickly. I'm in a hurry.
江崎とはドクター江崎のことでしょうか。奴めはとっくの昔に死んでおりますが。
Izaki? Dr. Izaki? I'm afraid she passed away a long time ago.
ああ、いいよそういうのは。いいから江崎を出せ。僕は急ぎだ。
You can drop the facade. Just bring Izaki out. I'm in a hurry.
はて、何をおっしゃっているのやら皆目見当もつきません。
I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
何か勘違いをされているのではありませんか？
You must be mistaken.
では江崎はあくまで死んでいると。
So you're insisting Izaki is dead?
奴はれっきとした死人です。こちらに死亡報告書が。
Yes, she's a bona fide dead woman. Here's her death certificate. The warden desperately tries to cover up Izaki's existence. He produces a death certificate, an autopsy report, stubbornly clinging to his lies. The audacity to present falsified records to me. How bold. That's what you're going with.
イオン様、何を？
What are you doing, Dr. Ion?
監査だよ。僕の特製のドローンでデータを押収させてもらう。
An inspection. My special drone here is going to seize your data.
なんと野蛮な。イオン様、幹部といえどこんな蛮行は許されませんぞ。
Such barbarism. This is unacceptable even for a minister.
蛮行？違うな。これは科学だよ。
Barbarism? No, this is science. I could use my superior technology to expose the truth. That's the true essence of science.
何もやましいことがないのなら、君の PC から吸い出したこのデータを不死鳥卍の端末に送りつけても問題ないな。
If you have nothing to hide, there should be no problem if I send this data extracted from your computer to Maji Fushicho's device then.
No.
What? Mentioning the Ministry of Security's top dog makes the warden's face pale instantly. Known as the Queen of Heretic Hunters, she won't stop until once she's set her sights. She disregards political power dynamics, hunting down heretics and anyone suspected of being involved to the ends of the earth for execution.
しかしもし君が僕を江崎と引き合わせてくれるのであれば、
If you bring Izaki to me now,
このドローンを君にプレゼントしてやってもいい。
I may consider giving this drone to you as a gift. Hearing this, the warden gives up and sighs.
わかりました。面会室でお待ちください。
I understand. Please wait in the visitation room. The visitation room is divided by reinforced glass. Dr. Izaki is not yet on the other side. Apparently, Izaki was out and would soon return to the prison.
囚人が外出だって。
A prisoner going out? How absurd. Despite being a prisoner, Dr. Izaki seems to have obtained freedom akin to a normal person. It's not great to be kept waiting in this urgent situation, but there's no use in rushing. If Izaki turns stubborn, that's the end. 1 minute, 2 minutes. Time passes slowly but quickly. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. As my impatience reaches its peak, a long-haired, slender girl enters the room. Despite being a prisoner, she walks in with the dignity of a noble. She shows no remorse despite making me wait so long. I face her across the glass.
久しぶりだね、ドクター江崎。いや、
Long time no see, Dr. Izaki, or should I
江
say,
崎セレン。
Seren Izaki?
フェーズ5、イオンってことの再開。思ったより遅かったわね。
Phase 5, reunion with Techno Ion. You took your time, didn't you? She doesn't seem surprised at all by my sudden appearance. Seren Izaki, commonly known as Dr. Izaki. A genius neuroscience and scientist and my former research partner. Until a few years ago, she served as the deputy director of Ryugu. She went to prison after I reported her. I was informed she had died in prison, but she looks perfectly healthy.
担当直入に言う。江崎、今すぐ竜宮に来てくれ。君の力を借りたい。
I'll get straight to the point. Izaki, come back to Ryugu. I need your help.
嫌よ。
I know, I'm really invested too. Nope.
どうしても君の力がいる。今この国は存亡の危機に陥っているんだ。
I desperately need your help. This country is facing an existential crisis.
嫌よ。
Nope. This is what it means to be stonewalled.
君のことだ。すでに状況は理解しているんだろう。僕がここに来た理由も。
You must already understand the situation, right? The reason why I came here?
教祖様の死については聞き及んでいるわ。
I've heard about the death of the founder.
私の技術で何らかのデータを教祖様の脳から引き出したいのでしょう。
You want to extract some data from her brain using my technology?
天才は健在のようだね。
The genius is still as sharp as ever. No need for explanations with Izaki. She can deduce the truth from the smallest crumbs of information.
あなたがここに来るということは、ヤタに異常でも発生したのかしら。
Since you're here, I assume something's wrong with Yata?
脳から取り出したいのは再起動コード。
So you want the reboot code from her brain?
そこまで分かっているなら速やかに協力してくれ。ヤタが止まれば君だって死ぬんだぞ。
If you understand that much, then cooperate. If Yata stops, you'll die too.
協力は無理よ。だって私はあなたに恩がないもの。
I can't help you. I don't owe you any debt.
そう来ると思ったよ。
I thought you might say that. Izaki's actions are governed by a strict principle of zero doubt. If she owes someone, she repays that debt. If someone owes her, she collects. No exceptions.
もしも協力してくれるなら、君の恩赦を警備省に掛け合うことを約束する。
If you cooperate, I can negotiate your pardon with the Ministry of Security.
却下。約束手形は交渉材料にはなり得ないわ。
Rejected. IOUs are not valid negotiation tools.
頼む。なんなら御社の誓約書を書いてもいい。
Please, I'll even write a contract for your pardon.
警備省と法務省から印をもらって正式な法的効力を持たせるから。
I'll get it stamped by both the Ministry of Security and Justice to make it legally binding.
仮にここにアルミニウムがあるとするわね。
Let's say there's some aluminum here. Izaki begins a sudden analogy.
アルミニウムさん、アルミニウムさん。後であなたに水酸化ナトリウムをプレゼントしますから、今すぐ溶けてくれませんか？
If I say, Mr. Aluminum, if I promise to give you some sodium hydroxide later, could you dissolve for me right now?
そう約束すれば、アルミニウムは溶け出すのかしら？
Would the aluminum start dissolving right then? A silly analogy, but the point is clear. If I want to change your stance, I need to offer something concrete, not promises. To dissolve the mysterious metal that is Serenizaki, Well, first I want to save. Offer information.
情報が欲しくないか。僕の最新の研究成果を全て君に渡してもいい。
Don't you want some information? I can give you all my latest research findings.
私の研究分野にあなたの知見は必要ないわ。
Your insights aren't necessary for my research.
なら金をやろう。僕の全財産を今すぐ君に送金する。
Then how about money? I can transfer you my entire fortune right
お
now.
金なら有り余っているの。
Money? I have more than enough already. Damn, I can't figure out what she wants. What must I offer for her to cooperate? I don't know. I hardly know anything about Izaki. We were research partners, but not very close. Think. What does Serenizaki desire? She is stubborn. How can I break through? It felt like I was praying. Me, who has an ounce of faith, was desperate for some revelation to get out of this predicament. What should I do? Founder, tell me please. Blessed be the Shuten order. Alright. You now start Serenizaki's story. Find out about her past to discover information to convince her. Alright, and this is where I'm gonna call it. This took a turn. I thought this was gonna be over sooner. But it seems that... No, this game is just not done yet. So... let's find somebody to raid. It is getting late and I need to rest, so... who is online right now? Who's cool that, who can we say hello to end the night? Alright, you know what? We will raid out to the Psychic Gamer. He is playing Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream. So let's get this ready. And alright, the raid is ready. As soon as the ad break on his channel is over, we'll raid out. Yeah, no, I don't blame you, Alex. You have a good night too. Yeah, this game was really punishing today. And I gotta remember to put the... Yeah. Alright. I gotta remember to put the trigger warnings up. Alright, but... Okay. Ad break on his channel is over. Let's raid out. Good night, everybody.